Welcome to Table Talk, and thank you for joining us for this special community event segment. My guest today is Jeremy Kliewer and Robert Shettles with Christ Community Church. Welcome to Table Talk, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so let's talk about the event you all have coming up next weekend, which would be March 30th. You all normally have something at the Park Theater, but you're doing it a little bit different this year.
That's right. For the past several years, we've been doing a Easter service on Sunday morning, the morning of Easter. And this year, we're going to do a little different. We're going to bring that back one day and have it on Saturday evening instead of Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. And what that'll do is allow us to come together as a community on Saturday evening, but then also have time together with our church family on Sunday morning.
That's a good idea.
So we're going to bring it back one day and have the service on Saturday evening.
So yes, and Robert, I know you are in charge of the youth there. Are they going to take a special role, or it's more like a singing event this time? Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. It's more of a singing event, a big gospel worship, but the youth are going to help out and passing things out, stuff like that.
Yeah. I guess you've got a fairly good-sized youth group there you enjoy working with.
It's pretty decent. We've been blessed.
So tell us, I guess, about what time it starts and what all the community can expect.
Sure. So what we're going to do is it starts at 6 o'clock. We figured that will give people time to come to town, maybe eat, and then enjoy the time at the Park Theater. Mm-hmm. It is completely free, so the church is paying for the Park Theater and all the activities there. We will have refreshments served there, and they also are complimentary for all the guests that come. We are going to have a gospel singing, kind of like the old tent revivals, you know. So you're going to hear a lot of songs that you're very used to hearing that we all love from our childhoods and bring us back to memories of mom and dad. And
right.
It does for me. And we'll have some new songs in there too as well. Our church has been involved in helping local charities in our community. Those are the Hope Center, McMinnville Special Games, the Hamilton Street Project, and the Helping Hands. And so what we do during both Easter at the park, when we did that on Sunday morning, and what we will do on Saturday night, is we are going to come together as a community, celebrate the risen Christ, enjoy a good time together with good gospel singing, good gospel songs, and we will take up an offering. And that offering will be distributed evenly amongst those charities. Our church will not take anything back. So 100% of what's given will go to those local charities just to continue to do good in our community.
That's a great idea. That way you're giving, it's a community event, and the community is giving back to the community itself instead of to the church individually. And that does make it truly a community event. So are you going to be speaking some at the event too? Can they expect kind of a small sermon as well, or just some, I guess, talking about how special Easter is?
It'll be more of just small bits of what Easter is. It won't be a sermon. We're really going to just have a gospel singing and a good time together, raise money for those local charities that are in our town. But then, of course, we will have intermissions and things when we're taking up the offerings, and we'll take a moment there to speak on what Easter is.
Well, you and I were talking before the show started about Easter falling early this year, which has something to do, I guess, with Lent and things like that.
Sure.
Can you explain that to me, or is that something that you all practice, or is that just kind of, hey, Easter's falling on March 31st this year?
Yeah, it's kind of just Easter's falling on March 31st this
Yes.
year. Lent is a season of looking towards the resurrection event, and it has a time leading into that where you have focus and fasting of different things and things like that. But yeah, we're just going to go into the weekend, and we'll have that event Saturday night from 6 to 8, completely free.
Well, great. Well, and we look forward to all the youth participating. It's always so encouraging to see young people. And Easter is a big holiday for young. You know, you've got the religious side of it, but also with egg hunts and things like that. It's a fun time for kids.
It is. You know, there's a lot of crafts going on. I know we're doing some of those as well at our church grounds, but you're right. There's just so much around the Easter time that's a lot for kids.
Well, and too, with it being, you said it's inside the Park Theater, so
Right.
it'll be rain or shine. It doesn't matter what the weather is.
That's right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
great. Well, thank you both for coming on today and telling us about it. It sounds like a really great event. I don't know how many years you all have been doing. Do you know
I think
about?
it's 5.
Okay, 5
I think
years.
this will be the 5th year. That's
Okay.
right.
Well, congratulations on that. And we want to, of course, invite the community
Sure.
to come to that. So that's it for today's Table Talk. We thank you for joining us for this special segment on this community event. Come back again next week for more Table Talk.